on YouTube. Let me get everything up and running. I have to post this right here. And I hope you are having an amazing Wednesday. It is Wednesday, April 14th. The market is screaming higher again today. And I will be on the Ticker Talker. Oh goodness, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, I'll be on the Ticker Talker roundtable this afternoon. Let me get a little bit more light on me. How about that? How's that? Is that better? Just give me 2 seconds really quickly. We'll get the live stream up here, up and running. There we go. Let's share this out. Make sure I have the volume muted so we don't get any feedback. All right. Hello, Bat Scientist. Hello, Daya. Daya, we had NNDM on last week. I was talking about NNDM. Today we're going to do a little bit more Ripple, a little bit more Dogecoin, why that one is really screaming higher over the past 24 hours. Also, SPY, Amazon, Mara, Riot. We are going to talk about why all of those are active. Of course, we're also going to look at Coinbase, the IPO for Coinbase today. I just have to share. I just want to share. Hold on. I forgot to share out the link. More on XRP. Yeah, for sure, Alan. Are you saying you want the price to go up more or you want more information about it? Which one is it? Oh, beautiful, Daya. Where'd you go in Mexico? I like the Mexican Riviera. I've been going there for over 25 years. I think I went there, goodness, a long time ago. Afternoon, David. Yes, and just so you guys know, you might very well hear the construction going on in the background with the renovations happening with our bathroom. All right, let's get started. I've got Riot up. I sound like I really have a southern accent today. So let's look quickly at the SPY. XRP to reach 10,000. Hey, Salvatore, I am a believer. Not necessarily today, but I believe that it is coming. Especially with that, what was it, Binance or Bittrex or something like that, that ended up showing a glitch just a day ago. Oh, Playa del Carmen. Nice. I love all of their, what do they have? They have empanadas, not but empanadas though, but they're so good. It's like tortillas that have food on the middle of it. Oh, I forget what it's called, but they're delicious. I love true, authentic Mexican food. All right, let's check out the SPY. So we are screaming higher. You just bought Riot on the dip and more XRP. All right, David, we will check them out. Do not worry. So I'm not sure why, but the trend lines, I had trend line here to here, right? No, that's not what it was. It was down here. I think it was this. Yeah, this trend line for this upward trend right here. So we could be seeing that this continues to move higher. It has it's just been really screaming higher, right? Look at all these white soldiers. Very, very bullish. 1, 2, 3 white soldiers. And then we're continuing, slowly starting to top off here a little bit. We do have big announcements happening today. Let's refresh this. We have Fed Chair Powell speaking at 12 o'clock. What did he have to say? Most Fed officials don't see raising rates until 2024. He is the chairman of the Fed until next February. So that's when Janet Yellen is coming in. So even though he says that most don't see it, we might see that they will raise the rates coming next year. We also had crude inventory, larger draw. Hey, we have OPEC that does tend to manipulate that monthly now. So not a surprise to see that. We have the Beige book coming out at 2 o'clock, 2:30. Williams is going to speak, then Clarita and Ballstick. So let's see if they talk a bit more about the digitalization of the dollar, right? Right now, we're just sort of moving up. If we pull back, I would look for a bounce off of 412.12. No, not enchiladas. They're little round ones, and then they have food. They've got like beans on the inside, beans and cheese. It's so good. I don't remember. And now I'm hungry for lunch. I'm hungry for Mexican. Thanks, Daya. Thank you. Yeah, he's speaking right now. Jerome Powell. Yeah. 12 o'clock. So who knows? I don't know the total timeline, how long he's going to talk. But yeah, inflation's an interest rate. I mean, how many of you have seen that your grocery bill has gone up. I know that everybody has seen their oil cost go up. How about gold and silver? Hello, Anton. Yeah, there's been a lot that has gone up. Nice job, Nicholas. I saw you talking about XRP on Twitter, so congratulations as well. Yes, who's a believer now that XRP is going to continue? Anybody here on the live stream? I'm so happy that some people were listening when I was talking 5 weeks ago about XRP. Carne asada? No, it's not carne asada. I'll get it. I will get it. I'll look it up and I will put it in the chat. And if you guys like the live stream, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. If you so feel like donating me a cup of coffee or maybe a couple ripples, the link is down below in the description. And I thank you guys for participating and, you know, making this what it is. Moletes. Maybe. Pupusas? No. Yeah, XRP, I believe that. All right, so we'll look at the SPY. So the SPY is continuing to the upside. The Qs are pulling back a little bit. We'll check and see why they are pulling back, but they're bouncing off of the 50 simple moving average. You bought some early, but a lot late. No worries, Anton. In my opinion, there's still plenty of growth. In fact, I was a little late on the live stream today because I was helping my neighbor buy some XDC. And we'll talk about Zinfin. We'll also talk about Doge. We'll talk about the ones that I personally like as part of the new adoption of the new banking system. All right, IWM screaming higher as well. Let's see if we're able to, we've definitely taken over this downward trend right here. But if we move this out, we broke it again today. So are we going to hold up above, or is this going to be a up thrust type day where we start to pull back? You can see the 226 level really was resistance over here. Let's check out Dow Jones. Let's also hide this. We don't need that right now. Over here, Dow Jones, we have a little bit of an island. So we have gapped higher. We traded in a range last week, broke out on Friday, Thursday, Friday, and here, or yeah, Friday. Then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're breaking out even higher. We do have a trend line up here. Maybe we're going to scream all the way up to 342. 27, 342 even potentially. We'll see. Maybe it's going to keep on going and we'll be up here at 340, 350 depending on what day we actually touch that trend line. All right, XLF continuing to move higher. I've got my fibs right here. Continuing to move higher, 35.40. We were not able really to close above the high over here, 35.29. We almost tested that on Monday, broke down Tuesday, bounced today with Goldman Sachs or Chalupa. I think it might be the Chalupa, but I'm not sure about that, bad scientist. I'm gonna get there. It'll come. It'll come. Mexican food's one of my favorites. All right, so those are the indexes. Let's check out my green list for, well, it's not looking so green today, but Dogecoin. Anybody know the reason why Doge screamed higher in the last 24 hours? Anybody know the reason? There's usually a reason. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the headlines here. Probably because of the Coinbase IPO. Nope, not the Coinbase IPO. Flare, you got it. I love spring. That is correct. Yesterday, Flare Network came out and said, you know what, we see that there's value in Dogecoin. I'm just looking for the article. And we are happy to be able to partner with Flare. Let me do Flare Doge partnership because they are going into a partnership. I saw that news came out at 4:33 yesterday. So let's see if I can find it here. So not easy to find right at the moment, but they have talked about pairing with the Flare network as far as, let's see if we can find it right here. No, this is Flare Network's. Let's see. I'm going to the Flare Network website to see if we can find their latest press release. Flare Network. So that I can find that. Flare XYZ. Let's see if we have this here. Let's pull it up. So Flare Network, which Flare you can buy at, let's see, supporting wallets. No, here are the different exchanges where you can purchase it if you are interested in purchasing Flare that are out there. Some of them, I know that with, for example, bittrue, oh, that's Japanese. Huh, interesting. It's probably going to be pretty big. This is it, supporting exchanges for the US. So I know that with bittrue, for example, you can buy it at bittrue. However, you cannot exchange it with anything else, right? You can only buy and sell. So, like bittrue for that. Tiger is looking good. You know what, Salvatore? I don't know Tiger. I did do research on all of these coins. Hello, dumb things you see. I'd like to know more of Flare and LTC airdrop date. You know what, dumb things that you see? I don't know the date. I know that they are talking about having it be released, but I don't know the date for Flare. However, you can purchase Flare now on bittrue, for sure. And Alan, yeah, Elon Musk did talk also about Palladium. And Algorand, there's a rumor that Algorand is going to be backed by Palladium. So I had this 147 level. Looking at this, it broke out, and looking at a target up here for 197, and then to continue in the upward trend. So right now it looks like some volume has come in, but nothing's too substantial. We did just have a bounce off of the 425 EMA, which you can see tends to hold as support. And we could see that this will break out once it breaks out from the trend right here. I would say roughly 147 again, that yellow line that we'll likely see that Algo will start to break out in that upward trend. Is Dogecoin a real coin? Well, you know what? Flare, let me see if I can find it on my Twitter. Let's see if I do search Doge, because they came out and said, I know there was a lot of skeptical stuff saying this, hey, this is a fake coin, all that sort of stuff, but they did talk about the partnership with Flare. And so seeing that Flare is likely going to be part of the new banking system as well. Let's see, don't worry, there are F assets mining reward pools. This means that if you have an F asset, currently XRP, XLM, LTC, and Doge, you earn an FLR reward daily for mining those assets onto Flare and either holding them or deploying them in certain applications. So I'm looking for that article from yesterday. So that's really where the drive came, that it was, I think maybe I retweeted that. Hold on. What's driving crude oil today? Bad Scientist, you know this. Oil numbers. Oil came out at 10:30. 10:30 every Wednesday. Right? Algo, XLM, XRP. To me, Nicholas, these are the top 7 with Flare. Those are the top 7 that I am looking at holding in my portfolio. Here we go. Got it right here. Here's the article that really catapulted Flare yesterday. We think Dogecoin is awesome, which is why we are integrating it with Flare so that it can be trustlessly used with smart contracts. So they are talking about adopting it. So that's a lot of where that came out at 4:33 a.m. yesterday morning. So with that adoption, hey, once adoption comes out for any of these coins saying we are going to adopt it, it's going to end up driving up the value, because then people say, there's a use value to this. It's going to go up. The top one, let's go to CoinMarketCap really quickly as well. I love checking this out to see, hey, what is the top gainer over the past 24 hours? Dogecoin, right? And then you have Sia Coin has also had a large amount of volume traded lately, 808 million. We can see Digibytes also had quite a lot. You know what I haven't done is I haven't searched to see who has the most volume traded. This is dollar-wise though. I don't like that it's dollar-wise. I would rather like to see that it's, so the USD Tether, okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and Dogecoin, Cardano. So you can see the ones that have had a lot of volume in transactions. So it's something to pay attention to. Why? Why are all of these having big volume, right? And we saw over the past week that XRP went from position number 7 to position number 5 to number 4. If and when we go above $2, we're going to take out Binance Coin. It's a difference of $6 billion right now. Take 6 billion divided by 45, and you're really looking at, you know, not that much, maybe over 196.20 cents. And we'll be taking over Bitcoin as number 3 position. Next is to chip away at Ethereum, and then on up and take out Bitcoin. It is possible, definitely, to take out Bitcoin should we see that XRP goes above $20 in value, $23, $24 in value. It should easily take over Bitcoin, and that could come with Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler was just announced as the head of SEC, right? And so with that, we could see that Gary Gensler comes into it and says, hey, I am ready to dismiss this XRP case. If and when that XRP case is adopted, excuse me, not adopted, but thrown out, what's going to happen to the volume? Right? Here we go. He's the SEC chairman, right? And let's go Gary Gensler. There you go. Look at that, XRP. New petition asks SEC chair nominee Gary Gensler to drop the lawsuit. End the war. So now he has that power to drop the lawsuit for XRP. What's happening with XRP today? Well, look at this. We actually are riding right in this channel. So you had the opportunity to buy it today at 157, a nice little discount. Yes, it went up with a high of 196. This is on Kraken, where with the case, to me, it's all smoke and mirrors. They're just simply trying to confiscate something that has value. They know that it has value, and so they want to try to bid a case to say, we want to take this over. Also, check this out. We have this nice doji right here, 24-hour doji back on the 10th, and then look at what happened. We were right at a support resistance line, consolidation, support, and resistance. Called this out yesterday saying, hey, we're likely going to have a consolidation area right here. Sure enough, on the daily chart, we came down to the bottom of the channel, and now looking for this to test up and move further. Maybe we're going to break out above 2. Honestly, we'll likely break out above 2 over the next day, 24 48 hours, and then continue on up. So if we look at this trajectory, right, and we just follow this channel, we could be at $5 by the 2nd of May. Not saying that it's definitely going there, but we could see that happen. So let's look at the big picture, right? Let's go on a weekly chart. And we just take this nice slow little rate of growth. When would we potentially overtake? Oh, it won't show me further. Let's do monthly chart. Let's see. If we go based on this, October, on this current trend, David, could happen faster than that, right? This is just the current rate of growth for the past, let's go to today, right? This is since April 7th. So for the past, ever since we broke out of 94, past 6 days, we've had this rate of growth. Is this always going to be like this? Probably not, right? But if it continues like this, October, we'll see that it will be at $10. All right, so XLM, Stellar as well. Stellar has that same growth. My target is up here at 88 cents. David, imagine if the Fed came out and said, we are using XRP as a bridge currency for all transactions around the world. In my opinion, that rate of growth would be even faster, come up to a point at which it becomes pegged because nobody else can buy it anymore, and it would just become a constant. So it could very well continue as people are buying it. Also, a really cool site, if you want to check this out, XRP Wealth List, right? Go here, XRP Stats. I love this website. It's changing, right? So we look the top 100 counts right now of non-escrowed Ripple own 66%. So these, and look, you can actually look and see who owns them. Ripple.com, 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 Binance. That doesn't mean that it's Binance themselves. It just means that the account is at Binance. And then Ripple. So out of the top accounts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 out of the top 7 are held by Ripple.com. And you can see exactly how many. So we look at it last night. This number was at 2,745,000 accounts. So 8,000 new accounts have been opened since when I went to bed last night, right? So this is slowly jumping. We look at the, ready? The population of the world. All right, 7.64 billion. Whoops, hold on. That was weird. Oh, 7.64 billion. So that's, what's the world population? 7.8, we'll call it, right? Okay, 78,000, or 78, yeah, 7,800, we'll call it, divided by this. So this is billions, and these are millions. So we would do divided by 2.78, right? 753. Oh, other way around, excuse me. 27, well, let's just do this. 749 divided by 78, 123, 123. There we go. So we are looking at, and we'll do times, not divided by, times 100. We're looking at 0.03% of the world right now is an owner of Ripple. That's if each individual account went to a single person, right? Let's look at it. Nope. Let's check it out. It's up. No, it's not trading just yet. All right, we'll keep it up so we can see it. So when we look at the information, right, of the stats, David, if somebody came out and said, this is the standard, this is going to be the standard for transferring money around the world, and we have 7.8 billion people that would want it, do you think it could increase at a higher rate than it already is? We only have 0.03% of the world owning it. So it's still so few people. In fact, you can look at this by the percentage amounts. This is really cool. What percentage? Yeah, I don't really like Coinbase personally. And it also depends on the coin that you use. But that's how they make their money, right? That's how, it's just like the brokers. The brokers used to make their money on commissions. That's how the crypto exchanges make their money. So when you look at this, hey, look, back here, you used to have to own a lot more to be in the top 100. So January 20th of 2021, you had to be in the top 10%, you had to own 2,500 coins. Now it's dropped, right? So that means that 90% of those accounts, of those 2.7 million accounts, own less than 2,100 coins. Where do you guys fall? Where do you fall in the Ripple? Where do you fall in the Ripple percentages, right? I'm in 5% on my way to 4%. Is there an alternative to Coinbase if you want to transfer funds to my Bittrex account? You know what, Salvatore? I don't know. You could see another one. Nice dumb things you see. So you could, there's a lot, Salvatore, you only own 5,000. Okay, so you're 7%, David, right? You're in between. We'll call it 7%. Dodge is up 1,000%. Yeah, we were talking about Dodge earlier. Or Doge, however you say it. And it's a part of it was because of the adoption of by Flare right here. We think Dogecoin is awesome, which is why we are integrating it to Flare. And as soon as that happened, the volume started coming in yesterday. So if we have the entire world, right, 7.8 billion people that are all of a sudden going to go out and buy XRP as the banking system coin, yeah, that XRP could very, very quickly jump to like 100, 1,000, like that, right? Let's do this. Well, I don't know how. I'm trying to think of the math that we could use for that. But look at this. So 0.01% of the 0.03% of the world own the majority of Ripple, right? Which is really mostly Ripple.com itself. But you can see that these numbers are actually dropping. To be in the top tiers, you have to own less and less. So it used to be 304,000. Now we come to April 14th, it's dropped 17,000 coins. All right, no worries. Have a good one, Salvatore. All right, so looking at that, looking at XRP, potential to really grow right there. Algo as well. IOTA broke out a little bit. It comes back. You guys can see many times it's going to come back down roughly to that 15 EMA on the 24-hour chart and bounce. We saw that as well on Dogecoin, I think it was. No, Dogecoin hasn't come back down yet. But many times when it's parabolic like this, hey, 4 a.m., let's look at it on the 4-hour chart. Let's see, 4 a.m., nope. 4 a.m., right here, 4:30. Where did that volume pick up? 4:30 in the morning. And it just continued up, and now it's coming back, bouncing. I do like the 4-hour chart on the, yeah, we can make Lambo dough. We can make all sorts of money. When you think about it, if you're in the top 5% of holders, 10%, 5%, and all of a sudden they say this is the new coin. You already picked it out, David. I was really interested in the Urus, but I really love hybrid, so I might be thinking about that. Yeah, Barris, it can go, in my opinion, it can go higher. For sure. Okay, so off of my crypto soapbox, right? Let's go back to stocks. Unless you guys just love the crypto. All right, so let's check out Amazon today. Amazon had a big pull back on the 4-hour chart. I'm not really a fan of 4-hour for stocks, but I'm starting to see more and more value to it. I like the 45-minute, and we tested over here. We tested the trend line. Let's make this a 24-hour so you can see it a little bit better. So we have this wedge. We came up, we tested it. We have a long-legged doji, really, and we're below it. If we close below here, watch out, we're likely coming back down to 32.25, maybe all the way back down over here. Wouldn't be surprised to see it come back down to 32.50 and then bounce. No charge points on the private island. I'll be buying, so gotta stick to the Lambo. Tesla as well is topped off, and we hit a downward trend line that started all the way back here on the top from the 26th of January. So seeing that we opened up higher and it's causing resistance, maybe we're going to come back down and test this over here. We've broken up above all the anchored volume weighted averages. Let's get rid of this one right here. We don't need that anymore. So really this one is the one I'm interested in, as well as down here. So looking at that, maybe we're going to come back down to 668. Strong sector, KBR. Enlighten me there. KBR, not sure. right, you know what I'm going to do? Well, so we have Morgan Stanley had earnings today. It's up at the upper bound of this trend line. Not a wonder that it has stopped. I really do like using channels now. I found that the markets tend to trade within channels quite a lot. And when it becomes extended outside of the channels, that then we start to see a lot more correction, right? So this has been trading in the channel, especially on the way up. And so buy on the bottom, take it out on the top, wait for it potentially to come back, buy, and then ride it back up. So Morgan Stanley, we might see it pull back down, correct back down here to roughly $80, and then move back up again, up to 82. So it's just sort of trade in this channel to the upside. We also had Goldman Sachs also had earnings as well today. And let's see, right? Let's do this. We do this right here, over here. So we opened lower, came up to the bottom, potential to get in maybe over here around 334.12. Had a nice move off of the breakout, 11 points up above 333. Snap as well today had a nice move, but it did correct down. Oh, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. KBR. Okay. Sorry, guys. Allergies. All right, Riot today. Well, Riot is pulling back. We are seeing that Bitcoin pulled back a bit as well, but Riot is definitely being heavily hit in relation to a Citron article where they did talk about Riot is valued at $2. So they have been more cautious about coming out with short articles. Mara as well as being affected by that. Let's see if BitW is as well. This is a crypto exchange. BitW is moving to the upside today. Much like Bitcoin had a lot of volume yesterday. This could pull back down to 90.30 and then move back up. But both Mara and Riot are definitely feeling the pain of the Citron report. And it's coming back down to this resistance right over here. This was actually a dark pool level. So they came, they shot it up, hit $54. Looks like that has been a tough resistance level for it. We can get rid of these. And let's draw a little trend line. So it's been testing there. Maybe we're going to see that it bounces from here all the way back up to $51 since it has corrected now down roughly 10%. We'll see if this momentum continues back down to the downside. It is a bit extended away from the moving averages, so we'd look for this to bounce back up a little bit. All right, NEO as well, had this on my potential short list. Nice short today, breaking down below $39, came all the way down to $37.26. Beautiful trade there. IQ as well. IQ had a massive drop yesterday, bounce, hit the 50 simple and pulling back, but still just sort of range bound, not in a trade today on that one. BlackBerry today also pulled back. Pre-market has earnings likely after hours, I believe, but it bounced a little bit up to moving averages. Would look for this continue to roll down. The volume is descending as it's hitting this resistance of my level to go short. VTR today also bounced up a little bit but pulled back. Really a small trade there. Discovery Inc. had a trade to the long side even though it did have downward momentum pre-market. And then AT&T is sort of just going, it dropped and then shot up, hit a dark pool support level back here of 29.43, also bouncing off the 50 simple moving average. Potentially there's more volume coming into it. I would see that if I were to get into this long, I would need to see it break up above the 29.80. It did reject the 425 here, pulled down, came up, pulled back. We're also testing the upper level of the box, see if we can close back up above this box of consolidation over here and take it to the upside. It did have dividends and it pulled back. All right, let's go back in the chat. Good morning, Catherine. All right, let's check out, somebody put in a lot of them earlier. SKT. So we have SKT. Looks like it's slowly grinding up a little bit. It would need to really break up above 1750, which really looked like that was a resistance point, or it came almost up there, 745. I would look for 1750 break to the upside for a bigger move on SKT. Let's check out ARR. ARR, Armor REIT, tends to trade just sort of in and out throughout the day. And maybe it's going to come up here to 1258, but it doesn't look like, you know, it's got the dividend that happens monthly. REITs are real estate investment trusts. They have the information. Hold on 2 seconds. Hey, I'm on my live stream. What's up?
Oh, nice. Is Eva still there?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have to go then?
Yes. Okay, bye. All right. So seeing that this is topped off, we have an ascending triangle right here. 1240. If we can hold up above 1240, potential for it to gain, you know, we have an ascending triangle with a depth of 1170, 1240. I'd look for 1310 on that. Riot, we already went over. IMVT. So this looks, this is biotech. I try to stay away from biotech, but I would really watch for a break above $18. Would likely be overtaking the 50 simple moving average. Not sure, maybe they had negative news on earnings. What's interesting is there was this big spike in volume right here. Then as soon as it went below it, that would have been the short. That would be the time to go short right there. All right, let's continue down the list and see XRP, CLNE for Salvatore. Oh, Salvatore had to go though. TIGR, okay, he had to go. Verizon, let's check out Verizon. So Verizon's hitting the 200 simple moving average. It's just sort of like, it's doing this. So going down, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up. So is it going to make up its mind? In my opinion, it would need to be above 58 or below 57 for me to see a good trade on that. Kind of a bullish signal here. 425 EMA is good. I like that it's holding that, and would see that maybe that'll move up more. All right, let's check out KBR. I will get to GameStop as well. So KBR is nicely just riding up this upward trend. Let's go to the daily chart. Oops, wrong one. I meant the daily chart over here. So let's do that channel, right? You can see this all of a sudden flipped right there. That became support. So we're in a new channel. And I would go from here to here, like that. So I'd watch it. Say, oh, okay, maybe it's going to go 40, 41, and then it'll come back down, and then it'll shoot up. But I watch that for KBR right there. All right. Let's look at GameStop. So GameStop, have a couple moving averages here. Let's get rid of this one. Let's move this one down here. I would look for this still in a wedge. They were doing an offering. It's below the volume weighted anchor price. It's above the volume weighted anchor price right here. Just testing it actually. That's at 165.62, so we're just above that. And I'll put this up here, move this one over here. So I'd watch for it to test and break out above this 203 level, 203.50, for it to have a bigger move to the upside. I know somebody said that there was a crazy call buying that was happening for January of 2022. So maybe they're going to take it up higher. But at this point, you know, there's other fish to fry, in my opinion. That, you know, the crypto space is amazing. Why mess around with money tied up in here when seen over 200-300% in the past 5 weeks in the crypto space? All right. Net sky limit. Are we going to sit till the kid's going to lose money on Coinbase? Yeah, let's see if it's open now. It's probably been 7 minutes, huh? Hasn't opened. All right, we'll check that again. Valet. So Valet, this is copper, and do you see the nice W here, people? I see a W. How about you? All right, let's draw this right up here. Break above 1915. Go down here. 275. Let's put it up here. 275. I'll give Valet a target of $22. Oh, they're good. Thank you, Net Sky Limit. My little one I left the window open and she ended up with a little runny nose, sneezing, cough. And up here, they're super scared about the virus, which was now downgraded to just a flu virus. Even, what was it? What's his name in England was saying, hey, no, now this is a flu virus. You know, we're just going to treat it like a flu virus. It's going to have different strains every year, da-da-da. Just be careful and no more lockdowns. I wish they did that up here because they're still locking us down. It's kind of ridiculous. I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. Yeah. Especially kids, they have like little healthy immune systems. They haven't been as exposed to chemicals and stuff like that as we have throughout our life. And you think about it, well, they had, I'm drawing the wrong one. They had initially a $200 IPO for it, and then it came out and they said they were going to do it as $385, I believe. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm not a freaky person about it. I am all about natural immunity first. Keep your body healthy and your body will be able to heal itself, right? The less chemicals and drugs you pop into it, the better you're off, in my opinion. For Mara, yeah, Kevin, I went over that a little bit. It could potentially bounce here and then test up here. We might see a descending triangle wedge. Yeah, especially when the CDC came out and said, hey, we inflated the numbers, so be aware of that. Net Sky Limit. Well, in my opinion, I have to be careful what I say so I don't get kicked off, that the 3 main companies are still in trial period until 2022, 2023, and this is emergency use right now. So nothing yet on Coinbase. All right, you guys want to check out anything? Let's see if we have any crazy volume coming in on the VXX. BTBT and SOS have not tanked. Interesting. All right, I got a question for you guys. Let's do a little poll, and whoever wins the poll, we'll go for Friday. All right, we'll announce it on Friday. Friday, I got a busy day, but we will announce it. Going to be on a Yahoo interview for Yahoo Finance. Also, check these cool things out. The Orgonite to help with EMF, electromagnetic fields that you have at your computer as well. Okay, so the contest is going to be what is our price going to be for XRP on Friday without going over the price. That means so whatever the price is, and we'll say 8 p.m. on Friday, okay? So I will announce it on Sunday live stream. Whoever gets that will get a free half an hour coaching, all right? Kevin, in my opinion, I feel like that Bitcoin, it's not possible considering the overall monetary value of the world for all of it to really climb up. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. And then you're going to have to be here on Sunday, right? 1:30 on Sunday, I will announce it. Okay, so hold on, I got to write it down, guys. Net Sky Limit. So we're doing 8 p.m. on Friday, the close of Trading Views candlestick. So Net Sky Limit is 145. Dumb things you see, 169. David is 208. Post that on Twitter and you'll get covered up with the answers. $2, Aaron. That's true. That's a good one. All right, Catherine. Wow. 225. I'm sorry, I'm not going. Physio 176. All right, Old Salt Trading 162. Really? You think it's gonna drop, guys? Kevin, you think it's going down to 107? Remember, it's the closest without going over the price. Kevin says 107. Jonathan is at 205. And Anton 185. All right. I'm going to organize them all in the spreadsheet. Anybody else want to? I see we've got a lot more people that are participating. Anybody else want to win a free hour of coaching? So this is going to be Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern is when the candlestick closes for the 24-hour chart. So what is your thoughts for Friday, right? Today we're Wednesday. What is your thought for where we close for XRP on Friday? And we can do 1 hour of coaching. Any topic of trading, you guys will get a free hour of time. All right, Julie, 212. Kate, 215.
But where are you going to build yourself in Discord?
Yeah, why not? It's all good, right? Technical analysis. All right, I'm going to put mine out there. Let's see. For close, 235. Creased.com. 235. I Love Spring. 164. Right? Okay, so here we are on the 14th, 15th, 16th. So it's a lower bound of 203, upper bound of 237. Ah, thank you. My pleasure, creased.com. Or created.com. I was reading it as an S. My bad. 243. All right. 247, excuse me, for Philippe. Philippe, are you a pilot? Or work in aviation? With the Boeing 737? Just throwing it out there. All right, guys. So let's see if Coinbase has opened up. Did it open? Not yet. Ah, thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. The like button, when you hit it, it does help the algorithm share so that I can help more people. Doesn't cost you anything, just a second to hit the like button. Nice. And so Dogecoin too. Dogecoin is taking off. Let's see. Let's go through these over here. So Link is another one in our crypto trading room that we were checking out and we were watching. You Love Spring, 2 p.m. XDC. What's going on here? What is? Oh, that's my trend line that I had for the 4-hour chart right here. And it's still respecting it. You see, these respect themselves. Cardano, I'm thinking maybe Cardano is going to catapult. It's got another leg to it, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we're going to see that this goes from 131. Maybe it's going to go from here, 146. We had a gain of this right here, 20 cents. Maybe we're going to see this shoot on up to 170. There's a potential technically with the, which is also, when you look at Elliott wave theory, it's a lot of channels, right? So we go like this. So maybe we're going to see this climb up here. Yeah, maybe up to 170. It'll just sort of slowly inch up. Maybe it'll go up to 165. Webull shows its description by the chart at 250. Yeah, that's where they wanted to open it, but it hasn't traded yet. Market open. Let's see if I can go here. Pro. Let's see if it's trading. Let's see, Litecoin. Litecoin was surging up higher, pulled back. You can see they really sort of respect this channel. Block folio before Cardano and XRP is the way. No, I have not created.com. Let's see if we have it on. It It's not showing as an active symbol for live vol, which is where I check trading prices, bids and asks, and block prints and stuff. You love Litecoin? Nice. Well, look at this. I mean, here, it just broke out a little bit, but maybe it's going to have a little bit of a correction. Maybe back down to 247, right? Had a little 1, 2, 3. Well, it depends on where you start your 1 for Elliott wave. But it's still really respecting this trend line right here. I'll have to check it all out. Let's look at Polkadot. Pinterest, I believe, is in relation to this one. I don't know if that's true. It looks like the Pinterest logo. And it broke out right here, and then it came back, testing the 50 simple moving average. So we could stay at this all day long. I know I could talk stocks with you guys all day long, and crypto now. So have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow. I do have a bunch. If there's anybody that's watching this video after hours and you want to participate, leave it in the comments below where you think that XRP is going to close Friday, April 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern, the candlestick close for the end of day. All right, have an amazing day. Carpe Profit. Love you. See you all tomorrow.